Allow me to take a minute of your time. If you could just go down to the link in the bio and maybe check out my new song that just came out. It's the Let Me Go remix. It just came out the other night. If you can stream it, that would be awesome. If you can just check it out, I really, really appreciate it. It means so much to me. It's about being in a relationship and pleading to your significant other to let you go. So maybe it's something that everybody can relate to. It's a remix of my older song, but it's a more uplifting version of it. It's a party track, and hopefully you'll enjoy it and love it. So if you can check that out, that'd be great. Anyway, back to Forever Talking. Have a good one. Peace. Love you.
Welcome to Forever Talking, where we talk nothing forever on this very special Halloween episode of the podcast. Nick and I are dressed up as Mario and Luigi, if you couldn't fucking tell. We got a very special guest today. We got my cousin, Brett B. Pags. How you doing today, sir?
Good. How about you all? Doing great. Doing great. It's a Monday.
It's something. Dude, I can't even, these gloves are too small. We bought children's costumes, so it doesn't fit. It doesn't work. But I thought it was important to get into the theme of the.
We got to get in the spirit.
To get in the theme of the holidays. This mustache.
I'm lacking on it, so.
Oh, that's all right.
What are you doing, man? You're slacking. Come on.
You could have been the mushroom.
Been Yoshi.
Oh yeah.
Dude. Yo, you're kind of like Bowser. You got the yellow going.
You excited for that movie?
That movie's going to be fucking gay. Did you see that trailer?
I did not see the trailer,
Dude,
but
I think it looks good.
I'm very curious about it.
It's a Mario movie.
Oh, there's a Mario movie
Live
coming out?
action?
It's not.
Not live action? It's animated?
It's animated.
Thank Jesus Christ.
It's got Chris Pratt playing Mario. Jack Black as Bowser.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kay and Peele are in it, I think. They're like the mushrooms or Toad. Charlie Day is Luigi.
It's going to be good.
That's kind of clever. It's like the same people who made Despicable Me, I think.
All right.
So I'm down. I'm with that movie.
I'm here for it.
That seems interesting. Well, we'll go ahead and we'll get to the brass tacks of things. This is the first thing I wanted to talk about. We started a little bit late today, so Brett's joining us from the jump. Our original plan was he was going to come in later, but this is important. I think he needs to be in this because he actually bet on this fight.
I did.
This is a big idea. This is a big thing that happened over the weekend. If you're not aware, we talked about it on the last podcast. Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva took place Saturday night, and boy, did it disappoint me greatly. But, it didn't, though, because I knew what was going to happen. Did I not say it?
Yeah,
I'm like a fucking, they call me Mystic Moore on this bitch. I mean,
baby. That's why I got the Mario hat on.
Exactly. They call me Mystic Mario. I understand this. I know how these things work. I mean, I always said that it was going to be, that Anderson Silva's technique was not going to be enough to overshadow Jake's speed and power and cardio.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, Jake Paul had a game plan where he was going to outpace Anderson Silva. Fucking worked. Whether that's because Anderson Silva is 47.
Yeah, he looked a little old out there, but
He didn't look terrible.
he can take a punch, though.
He did. Until that,
He can
until
take
that
a
last
punch.
30 seconds. Then he
took a little dip.
took a little dip. That's okay.
Get on your feet.
Did you watch the whole card? Or did you watch the fight? Or
No, I was a little preoccupied.
Oh,
I was
okay.
watching on Twitter. No,
all right.
I was not liking what I was seeing on Twitter, but that's okay.
I wasn't liking what I was seeing live. I was disappointed. We're not Jake Paul fans here. We wanted Jake to lose, and
I feel like most people do.
that's why they tune in. But
That's exactly why they're here.
But what happened was what we expected to happen. Showtime and Jake Paul are not going to hop into the ring with anybody if they didn't think that they had the utmost, I don't want to say advantage,
But at least a good chance to win.
A advantage.
Advantage. This fucking mustache
Yeah,
is
it's about to
aggravating
get
the
thrown off
shit
my
out of me. I'm going to get it 5 more minutes.
No, you got to keep it on.
Yeah, it's for the thumbnail. Fuck. So, let's break down the fights one at a time. I actually got to pull up this card here.
No, wasn't Le'Veon Bell on it?
He was.
Yeah.
He was on it.
That's
Did he come out swinging? Did he
he
perform?
actually did pretty
He
good.
fucking did really well. We'll bring that up, actually. He
Yeah.
got fucked. He got robbed.
Really?
They robbed him. He fought
Man.
former UFC fighter contender, the guy who knocked out Anderson Silva.
Uriah Hall.
Uriah Hall.
Dog.
And we were watching it. I thought fucking Le'Veon won
At least
three
a tie.
out of the 4 rounds. He came out, He put stuck the jab right in the dude's body, in Uriah's body. Uriah's always been pretty. We're done with that. Uriah's always been
There she
pretty.
goes.
I just ripped off like
Some of his hair.
all my like
Whatever mustache you did have is
my
gone.
my raper stash. He came out, put the double jab in the body.
You put a lot of pressure.
Yeah, put a lot of pressure on him. He looked really, really good. He looked like a fucking boxer. And Uriah Hall's always been pretty gun shy, but boy, this is embarrassing. I mean, you're gonna come out here. You're a professional fighter, and you're gonna let a football running back who's been boxing for 6 months,
Yeah.
maybe,
Anything's possible, man.
shouldn't be. Eh?
I agree. It's mind-blowing. It really is.
That is embarrassing. That's terrible. How could you let that happen? This guy, he knocked out. All right, Le'Veon Bell fought. Who'd he fight last?
Adrian Peterson.
Adrian Peterson. Knocked out Adrian Peterson.
Oh.
I believe it took him every single round to do it.
Yeah, I think it was like the last.
And he just came out here and outboxed UFC contender Uriah Hall, and then they stole the decision from him, said
Yeah.
Uriah Hall won every single round. Yes.
Interesting.
It was a unanimous decision. And you want to know why they said that? Do you want to know why? Do you really want to know why? Because Uriah Hall is probably going to be fighting Jake Paul next, or at least is going to be a future contender to fight Jake Paul next.
Interesting.
It's a very disappointing thing to watch happen, because Uriah Hall can't beat Jake Paul.
No.
No.
If he
Who
can't,
do you think could beat Jake Paul? I thought our boy Tyler Woodley was going to do it, but
Too small.
I didn't think that was going to happen either.
got to rep the Lou, though. Had to go pull for him.
I understand.
Couldn't hang.
He's a smaller guy. He was a wrestler. He almost won that second fight until he didn't.
Until he got knocked out.
Until he dropped his hands.
Until he didn't. But like that's also not his fault, because he was in the middle of filming fucking Cobra
Yeah.
Kai whenever he got fucking
Things happen.
when he got leveled. So it was upsetting to watch that happen to Tyron, but I'm not surprised. Every fight that Jake Paul has been on, we talked about this in the last podcast, it's always been a catch.
Yeah.
Whether it's KSI's brother Deji, whether it's a Nissan Gibb, the shorter guy who we had to come up and wait, whether it's Nate Robinson, the basketball player who's never fought a day in his life, whether it's, what do you fight next? Askren,
Oh, who's just
retired,
a wrestler.
coming out of a fucking hip surgery, worst striker in MMA
Yeah.
history.
He was looking a little chunky.
Really?
Thick in the hips.
Yeah, no,
He had
no
that boxing
kidding.
outfit on. I was like, Jesus. It
was
looked like
bad.
a cheesecake, dog.
It was he looked like fucking, I love Ben Askren. I think
Repping the Lou, man. He's had two of the greatest moments in one in UFC history and one in boxing history. I'll never forget the day he got knocked out
I
by
wouldn't say it.
Masvidal and the day he got knocked out by Jake Paul. It's
But
like,
we
wow.
talked about this too. We talk about
Big
this
day.
too. If Masvidal doesn't knock out Ben Askren, I
that's
think
a
Ben
close
Askren
fight.
goes on to rip Masvidal's leg off.
He's a dog when it comes to like
Ben Askren
getting dirty with it.
He's an insane wrestler. I mean, this guy
It would have been a good fight.
can go. So, worst striker in MMA history goes on to fight Jake Paul. We all knew how that was going to turn out. I think it was an early stoppage, but in the end of the day, nothing was
Askren
going.
was only there for the paycheck.
It was not going
Yeah.
to change. He was walking out of that tunnel, smile ear to ear.
Yeah.
Then you get Tyron Woodley versus Jake Paul too. Tyron, in the last 5 years of his career, is a little gun shy. He doesn't want to go that extra mile and throw that extra step. And we love you, Tyron. We're heartbroken to see what happened to you. He landed that really good shot on Jake, and then didn't go
Yeah.
for the finish. And then the second fight with Jake, which is Jake's worst fight that he's ever had.
Yeah.
Tyron was 2 rounds away from winning that fight, and then he got flatlined, unfortunately.
Got caught.
But these things happen. It's a boxing match. And here incoming the Anderson Silva fight. We were very skeptical to see how this was going to play out because Anderson is a fantastic boxer. However, he's also older.
that was really the only thing was age.
It was age.
Like
And,
heads taken to the head before for sure.
yeah.
He's got a toll taken on him.
My biggest fear was always going to be his chin. I was always afraid of the chin, which that didn't seem to be a massive
It
problem.
held up.
Yeah, it held up until he got caught there at the end, which
He was just swinging though.
Yeah, you had
crazy
to,
in the
you had to go.
last-
He knew he had to go knock him out. I mean, you need three things to beat Jake Paul. Jake Paul had a couple weaknesses going into this fight. Some of them have been resolved. One of them, his combinations in the later rounds are terrible because he gets tired. They're sloppy. He crowds himself. Number two, he really loads up on those right and left. And number three, which is his biggest weakness, which was not resolved in this fight, is when you throw combinations at his head, he shells up.
Yeah.
The loading up on the right hand and the left hand still visible, but not as bad as it was. His technique was a lot better in this fight than it was in the last one. The other one, his cardio and his combinations in the later rounds was not an issue in this fight. He stayed consistent throughout the whole thing, so credit to him. But when you start throwing combinations at him, he does shell up, and that's the opportunity to get him. Now, he does have a counter for this where he will throw the overhand right or the overhand left. But if you see it coming and get out of there in time, you can beat him. So in order to beat Jake Paul, you need to have pressure, you need to have pace, and you need to have timing. Anderson had... He had timing.
Yeah.
But he did not have the pace to keep up the pressure.
He had like pressure 2 rounds, and that's when he did get it.
Yeah, that's when he put on the pressure and he put on the pace. Landed some really good shots. He dirty boxed Jake a little bit. That's that experience. But I think that just that Anderson did not have the, whether it was cardio or not.
Maybe it was age a little.
I don't know. You know, I'm not gonna be like, oh, Jake Paul only fights old guys. Because at the end of the day, this is fucking Anderson Silva.
Yeah.
He's the greatest UFC fighter. Arguably the greatest UFC fighter to ever live. Unless your name's like George St. Pierre.
John Bones Jones, dog.
He's fighting again in December.
Savage.
Did you know about that?
Oh, I
Is it
know.
official?
Bet your mortgage on John Bones Jones to beat whoever he's fighting.
Stipe?
Oh.
Stipe?
Gone. I know so.
It's a heavyweight fight.
It don't matter.
What happens when he fights Francis Ngannou?
He's just got to play smart. Don't get caught. He can beat him in every way, shape, or form. Just do not get hit by that dude because that is a car coming at you, brother. Like, that's going to hurt.
Francis.
He's never been hit as hard as that, so.
Hey, I mean, John, when was the last time John fought?
It's been a while.
It's been like 3 years.
It's been a little bit.
Yeah.
But he's still young as hell, so.
Might bring you on when they get announced for that. Well, we can
I
go,
will be hyping my man up.
we can
That's
go
for
down.
sure.
We can go down in detail when we talk about that. But like,
Say, hold on. We're speaking of Ngannou's swing, though. Did you watch the Jackass movie with him punching old boy in the cup?
I was actually thinking the same thing.
right.
Jeez, would you do it?
No.
how much?
That's the thing. What's your price tag on it? I'm talking at least $1 million, because you.
Nah.
No?
Paying heels.
He'll do it for free.
Oh, fuck that. No.
That, I don't know if that's going to heal correctly.
Give me
though.
$5
That's the
grand.
problem.
Give me $5 grand.
Oh, my God.
I'll take a right.
We
hand.
need to go get Francis. we will scrape
go
up
get
$5 grand
Francis.
for that to
I'll
happen.
take a right hand of the cock for $5 grand.
Your hospital bill is going to be more than that.
Yes, that's why I
They
said
gotta,
the milli.
fix.
Your nuts are broken.
Yeah.
They're exploded.
He
See
had a
ya.
boxing glove on.
Yeah, I would hope so. I don't want to break his hand on the cup.
Shut.
I think he would shatter that cup, though. No cap, no kizzy.
He would. Yeah, he's a fucking. That motherfucker's a machine. Who'd he fight last? Gane?
Yeah.
He won?
Yeah.
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 He
Wrestled him.
Yeah, he
Wrestled him.
Wrestled him.
Impressive.
Wild. Imagine having that fucking
Mammoth.
Big body and
fucking
wrestle.
rhino on top of you, just fucking ragdolling you. Jesus
That's a
Christ.
scary dude.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll talk about that whenever it gets announced. But we'll move back onto the Jake thing. Who'd you said you bet? Who'd you bet?
It's complicated.
You don't have to say how much or what. I just need to know.
When it first started, I saw the odds. I'm like, dude, Anderson Silva's underdog. Obviously, I'm going to take him.
Right.
Because I just think he's going to beat Jake Paul. Got like day of the fight, and I'm like, you know what? I might have to go against this and see what happens. So I made a little parlay. It's Jake Paul. And for you college football fans out there, I chose Ole Miss to win.
Yeah.
I knew they would. They did. So all I needed was Jake to win. They did. So I kind of won a little bit of money, but not as much if I would have just stuck with Anderson. I would have lost money if I stuck with Anderson. So
You would have. Hey, you picked
I
up
feel
some-
bad. I feel bad, though.
Hey,
but
next time you want to place a bet, talk to Mystic Mario over here, right?
I think so.
I know what the fuck's going on with these fucking YouTube fights.
So you knew he was going to win. No doubt.
There was doubt, but I was like 70-30 Jake.
Who do you think could beat him? That's like not like obviously a superstar. Like, do you think Canelo beats him?
Points.
I feel like Canelo would absolutely fuck him up.
I don't think he's knocking out Jake Paul. No.
You don't think so?
No. Wanna know why? Weight classes are a thing.
Height.
Yeah, but I mean, like, still.
Floyd
I
Mayweather.
feel like he's just, like you said, he's not good with the combos, and Canelo's just going to be piecing you up on those things. He
This is
won't
true,
stop.
but I don't think he's gonna have the power to knock out the heavier guy.
Fair.
Ask Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather how that went.
That's very true.
Logan Paul got the shit kicked out of him.
Do you think Floyd was just toying with him? No. Do you think
No,
Floyd was just having fun?
No.
Not going for the knockout?
I think he was trying to kill Logan Paul.
To be fair, though, I don't think Floyd has like that huge knockout power. But
Not
I think
anymore,
I think
no.
Canelo does, though. So it could be a little different, maybe.
But
But
look what happened when Floyd fought Canelo. Sunned him. Toyed him. And
Floyd knows how to win a boxing match, that's for sure.
motherfucker knows how to go. And
He knows how to dodge punches, too. I don't know.
I mean-
if Jake could dodge them.
There's a couple guys.
He's not going to see it coming, dude.
Motherfucker's got that sweet
Not the
sound.
power, but he's got the speed. I
Motherfucker-
think speed beats power. Sometimes.
I mean, listen. I know Canelo's gonna beat the shit out of him. There's no one. They're never gonna fight to begin with, so we can kill that.
That's what I said, not big names. Who thinks like a smaller name guy? Still be like a big name. But
Tommy
not
Fury
huge
will
name.
cause him problems.
That'd be a good fight.
This is because I think Jake's a better not better technical boxer, but I think Jake knows how to implement a game plan more. I think that would be not an issue for him. Tommy has pace and Tommy has pressure. Tommy does not have timing, so he would come in to throw those wild combinations that he does throw, and he would get fucking NyQuil.
I feel like he's also going to have the pressure of knowing, like, all right, I'm a Fury, and if I lose to this guy, I might die.
And that's
I
why
might not make it home.
That's why whenever it was originally announced that those guys were going to fight, I took Jake and he took Tommy.
Yeah.
I thought Jake was going to crack under the... Or not Jake, I thought Tommy was going to crack under the
The
pressure.
pressure
Yeah.
of the Gypsy King.
No, the Gypsy Jr. Fucking... Tyson made a fucking fool of himself the other day, too. Fucking...
Still bad, dude.
I know. I mean,
That's the definition of just, like, weight classes, dude. That dude does not...
he's a fucking cheat code. He is a
long
fucking
arms.
Sasquatch.
And he just...
He can
bombs,
He can
bro.
touch his fucking toes standing straight up. I mean, motherfucker is impressive. Not only that, he can also box too. So not only is he 270 fucking with the wingspan of a bus, he can also fucking
Dice it up.
Man can fucking dice some people up. Who else? It looks like it's gonna be Nate Diaz versus Jake Paul next.
I think Nate Diaz... I gotta go with the dog, dude.
I don't think so.
I love Nate Diaz.
I
but
feel like at least that fight will go the whole distance. No way he gets knocked out.
I think he gets knocked out.
I think he gets knocked unconscious. I think
Nate Diaz, knocked
yes.
unconscious.
I think
Not a thing.
I think you find his head in the 5th row.
I think early, too.
Want to know why? Because knockdowns in boxing are 10 times more important than knockdowns in UFC.
That's what I'm saying. He might get points lost, but no way he gets knocked out.
Has he ever fought somebody who hits as hard as Jake Paul?
Brother.
Who?
Anybody.
Who?
Not anybody. That dude just will, I promise you, he will not get knocked out. That man is the absolute definition of a savage.
I genuinely think, and I fucking love Nate Diaz. Love him. Motherfucker is a dog. I love him. I honestly think that would be the easiest payday of Jake Paul's career.
I think he could win by points.
No, I
just don't
think
he's
he
gonna-
wins by decapitation. I think he would fucking get. I don't get it. Hold on. I got the screensaver coming up again. But I mean,
No way. No. He will take his glove off and bitch slap the fuck out of that dude mid-fight and still keep going. Bloody as shit, don't get me wrong. He's going to be gushy. But he ain't going to back down.
UFC's more of all right. Let's look at all the factors of this. Jake's going to make Nate come up to 185. Nate has never fought at 185 in his life, but he will because he's Nate Diaz and he doesn't give a fuck. By the way, backstage of the fight, fucking Jake has this breathing coach Nate Diaz slapped the fuck out of him.
That's literally what I'm telling you,
Funniest
dude.
shit
He
I've ever seen
don't
in my
give
life.
a shit.
He doesn't care. But boxing is not mixed martial arts. I need Nate to be in a boxing stance. I need Nate to fucking have his hands up here, throw a jab. How you gonna slap people with a fucking boxing glove?
I just told you he's gonna take that motherfucker off and slap him.
Mid-fight.
Oh, he's gonna find out a way.
I mean, if it's a street fight, that's a different story. But this is not a street fight. This is boxing. If Ben Askren fights fucking Jake Paul in a street fight, Jake Paul's losing his leg. I mean, I just don't see it.
I will agree to disagree.
I just don't see it. I honestly think, and Nate Diaz has never been flatlined, right? Has he ever been flatlined?
No,
I don't think so.
That's my point.
But he's been knocked down multiple times. If he doesn't get flatlined, he gets.
Are you
TKO.
saying like a TKO, or are you talking that as like a knockout? Like just, cause I can see him getting knocked out so many times they call it. Maybe.
I think he would be lucky if he got a TKO.
So you think this dude's straight gonna flatline this dude?
I think he would get flatlined. And I honestly don't think it would be any competition at all. And this is coming from a Nate Diaz fan. Dude, I fucking hate Jake Paul. And I love Nate Diaz. I don't see it at all. I really don't see it. I think he gets fucking NyQuil slept.
Bold call.
I mean, I would put that, and I'm Mystic Mario. I'd put the fucking house on it. So if that happens, which Nate Diaz, he's fighting KSI next, I think. So I don't even think that is going to happen. But
You think KSI is gonna beat him?
yeah. Yes. I don't think he's going to flatline him. But I think he's going to win by TKO.
Points. I'd be like, you know what? We could argue that.
If Nate finds a way to not get referee stoppage, he's going to lose by unanimous decision regardless. But there's going to be a referee stoppage.
Oh,
how many times can you get knocked down before fucking referee stops it?
I feel like one of his disadvantages, he bleeds so easy. So he's just going to look like he's gushing. He's going to be like, I'm good, dude. I promise you. Like, I'm good to go.
I think he'll bleed less in this one.
I don't know.
12-ounce gloves? No. You're not throwing ham bones at the other guy.
Yeah. So you're furthering my point. This dude will not get knocked out. This dude's getting fist to his face. No glove.
I don't think so. I think he's getting hit. I think when he gets into a ring with somebody who's been boxing against somebody who has more power than anybody he's fought before.
More precise.
Which the most precise fight Nate Diaz has ever fought is Conor McGregor, correct?
Duh.
Is that fair to say?
Very.
Hardest hit he's ever taken was from Conor McGregor, right? Conor McGregor gets flatlined by Jake Paul too. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're wild, man.
I don't know what to tell you.
This is a bold call here. Bold call.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm riding or
I
dying
think
with
he's
him.
going to get TKO'd or he's going to get
I
flatlined.
think TKO'd.
I'm sorry. What does Conor fight at? 155? That's a 30-pound weight difference. Conor's what?
Do you see what he's looking right now? That boy's looking
Huge.
thick.
Okay, so speed.
Yeah.
See you later. That's gone. Now
Just him
what?
down a little bit.
He's going to have that left hand. It's going to be great. He's going to land.
Exactly. Well, has Jake Paul faced somebody that's going to hit as hard as he will hit? That dude's a hard.
Does Anderson Silva hit harder than Conor McGregor?
Not at the age of 47. No.
I don't think that's true at all.
I 100%.
Does Tyron Woodley hit harder than Conor McGregor?
I would not think so.
No. Conor hits
Silva.
hard, bro.
I think weight is a massive factor.
That's what I'm saying. If he's that weight, though,
for
what's the
starters, that fight's going to be at, because Jake's not coming down to 175.
What's Jake usually fight at?
He fought 186 against Anderson.
You're telling me he wouldn't go down to fight Conor McGregor? I guarantee you he would, just
Once he
because
saw the
that
paycheck
dude, that
coming.
will be the biggest paycheck he has ever seen in his life.
No, I think he's going to try and convince Conor to come up.
And I don't think Conor would, but Conor calls the shots, not that dude. I'll put it that
I
way.
think Conor's A-side.
Conor's what?
A-side
What the fuck's that mean?
means like he gets the larger pay.
Oh yeah. He's the biggest draw in sports.
Yeah.
Not ever, but he's a big draw, dog.
I agree.
No doubt he gets the majority. It's like him, like, who got the big majority? Like Floyd. You know, obviously Floyd's going to get big majority. Conor's right up there.
I don't even. I mean, I'm gonna say it now. I don't even think that's a competition. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm just gonna say it. I don't see Conor McGregor.
I think Conor would do better than Nate Diaz would.
Oh fuck, 100%. Because
I think Nate Diaz would get knocked out.
Conor can
easily,
box. Conor can box.
Yeah.
But
He's
Conor's
small.
gas tank sucks. Now he's heavier, so now it's really gonna suck.
No.
8 to 10 round fight. What happens when we get same thing that happened when he fought Floyd Mayweather? What happens when we get to round 6, round 7, round 8? Conor can't keep his hands up. Conor can't throw combinations anymore. Conor can't throw power anymore. I think he gets
Cold calls, man.
I honestly just don't believe it. I think he I can't, and I hate saying it. I do.
Seems like he loves saying that.
No, but I'm tired of looking on Twitter and being like, oh, Nate Diaz and Conor would slap this guy. I don't believe that for a second.
I think it'd be a fight. I got faith in the boys.
No, I don't even think it'd be a fight. I think it would be Conor McGregor. I think it would be Jake Paul victimizing UFC legends. And by the way, when it comes to Conor McGregor, when he comes back to the UFC, he ain't beating anybody anyway. So who's he gonna beat?
I have faith in the dog. I have faith in him. He says it. He makes me believe, man.
Yeah, he said he was gonna beat Dustin Poirier too.
No? Okay, granted, who knows that fight would have gone if he does not snap his leg in half. You can say all you want, but we will never, ever know. Could have been a crazy second round.
I guess.
I trust
we were basing it off how that first round was going. What happens
You
when...
can't do that, though. UFC, anything's possible.
What happened in Conor Dustin 2? Right?
Well, Conor destroyed him the first
Conor
round.
was beating the shit out of him.
Actually, basically the second round,
in
too.
the first and second round.
Leg checks caught up to him.
Yeah.
Leg checks caught up to him.
He got caught.
The checks
Got caught. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. Third fight comes around. It's the first round. Dustin Poirier's not afraid of Conor McGregor anymore. He's not afraid of how hard Conor hits. Doesn't matter. He's piecing Conor up a little bit. Oh, now he's got Conor on the ground. Now he's driving that bony fucking elbow into the side of Conor's temple. Now Conor's bleeding.
To be fair, though, Conor got some good elbows in there. On top of Poirier's nasty.
I think that fight... I think that fight goes on to Conor McGregor getting tapped out or submitted if that fight continues. And then...
See, I think he's going to catch him. He's not afraid of him, so he's going to be more willing to go forward, but still Conor McGregor still can knock you out.
I just think it's easier said than done. When was the last time he knocked anybody out?
It's been a while.
Donald Cerrone? I could knock out Donald Cerrone.
Oh, my God. Now we're talking something different. The cowboy?
That's an exaggeration. I love Donald. But Donald...
He's old.
He ain't beating anybody either. And...
No.
I thought he retired.
And didn't he get head kicked? He got shoulder striked in the head kick, didn't
Oh,
he?
yeah.
Yeah.
So he didn't even get left hand knocked out. Conor couldn't knock out Floyd Mayweather. He got victimized by Khabib.
I wouldn't say that. It still went 4 rounds, man. Still had it in him.
And
didn't get tapped
in what?
Second, third round like old boys did. And Poirier did.
When he fought who?
Khabib. Still went the 4th round.
He had the best round against Khabib that anybody's ever had. I'll give you that.
Here. She didn't get victimized. He got his ass beat. But everybody gets their ass beat by
What do you
Bull
define victimized as? Because I define it victimized as is when somebody puts me in a fucking neck crank for 3 minutes straight. That's...
So you're saying that everybody fights is victimized them pretty much. Khabib.
Everybody
That's what he does. That's what he does. To everybody.
Yes.
Makes them tap.
Yes, because I think Khabib's kind of a cheater.
How?
Because he's like naturally 190 and he comes down to 157 or 155 and almost dies in a weight cut to get there.
Hey, man. If you
He
can
should be
do it,
fighting.
might as well do it.
He should be fighting in 170. But hey, let me cut 30 pounds so then I can be 25 pounds heavier than everybody else. And not only that, I'm one of the greatest wrestlers in the world and I could just ragdoll people.
That he does.
Is Khabib going to 170? Does he ragdoll Colby Covington? No. Does he ragdoll Usman? No. Does he ragdoll Leon Edwards? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Because anybody could ragdoll
Leon Edwards. I'd bet money on Leon Edwards losing his next fight
To Usman?
to anyone. Well, the
They're
top
fighting.
three.
Don't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Colby, Shamaya.
You almost said
Yeah,
cum
I know.
shot.
I know. It's easier to say.
The
It
comps
really is. It really
Their
is.
fight-
Just slips off the tongue.
That's gonna be that. That's gonna be that England fight.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Leon versus Usman too.
I think Usman's gonna win.
He's gonna
I think he's
take him to the
Unless the
round.
chin's gone now, dude. It can only take one time to get that chin gone. Might get caught again.
Ah.
No way. I think that was just the luckiest thing in the world.
I think that's gonna be a murder. I think Usman's gonna kill him. And by the way, on that card, this conversation of Khamzat versus Colby.
That'd be tough. There'd be a lot of shit talking at the press conferences between everybody.
I'm a Colby guy.
I'm not shocked.
I fucking love Colby.
I'm not
Covington.
surprised.
Why? Because he's a villain?
He's a big villain, dog.
Wanna know
He
why?
just says some of the most ignorant things I've ever heard in my life.
He's the
man.
nicest person in real life, though. It's a character. He's Ric Flair.
I'm hip, but
I love
still,
it.
dog. I feel like there's a certain lines you shouldn't cross. But
Conor McGregor said he was gonna fuck Dustin's wife and call them a hoe whenever.
it was
while he-
savage. But I don't
So
think
that's savage.
No, I don't think it should have crossed those lines. Absolutely not. I just like Conor. I don't like Conor for the villain. Conor. I like Conor when he was like up and
The
coming.
biggest baby face in the company.
Dude did his thing. You know what I'm saying? I still respect him, so I'm still gonna respect him. But like, I don't agree. You shouldn't be saying things that, if it's like, you know what I'm saying, you should only talk about that person. Shouldn't talk about people's religion, family.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Shouldn't do that stuff. So I don't think Conor's in the right, but
I think that Colby's. I just love him. I mean, he's a character. I think he's a baby face right now. After the Usman fight, he's one of the biggest baby faces in the company. Ragdolled Jorge Masvidal. That was a personal fight. I mean, if that fight happens on the Usman card, it's going to be a 3-round fight. That favors Khamzat.
or you don't think, dude? Can you only make championships 5 rounds, or you still make it a 5-rounder?
I think it can only be a 3-round fight.
I think unless they're main events, but
Yeah,
they
I think unless
usually
you're the
get
main
a
event.
championship.
What about like the co-main event? Still get that benefit?
I mean, I guess Dana White can do whatever he wants.
Yeah,
but,
it's Dana White's business. So
But I think that would be 3 rounds.
that'd be interesting.
That would scare me a little bit
That
as a
would.
Colby fan.
Yeah.
But at the same time, who has Khamzat fought besides Gilbert Burns? And he almost lost to Gilbert Burns. Right?
Yeah, it was close.
I don't know. Khamzat's not the biggest villain in the company, so.
Because he didn't make weight.
Yeah.
It was kind of bizarre.
Fucking Dana White tried to murder Nate Diaz.
Yeah, that would have.
What a fucking.
What do you think of that fight?
The one that should have happened.
Yeah, Diaz versus Shamaya.
I think it goes about as well as Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz.
I don't think Nate would win, but I think it'd go a little longer than people expect.
I know.
I could see it going the distance.
You could?
Nope. I don't see it going out around 1. I'm just saying, this guy's Khamzat's kind of a cheater too.
How big he is.
He's
He's
fucking
huge,
massive.
dog.
He has to take those massive weight cuts just to get to this weight.
I think
Who did he fight on the Diaz card
Is
again?
it cheating?
Kevin Holland.
Kevin Holland?
Yeah,
How did that go for Kevin
He
Holland?
got destroyed.
but I think Diaz is a better wrestler. Well,
Yeah.
jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, but Khamzat's just naturally heavier. He would get fucking dropped on his. I think it would go the same exact way. Khamzat would run in there, grab Diaz, drop him on his head, and proceed to just fucking.
Keep coming at him.
And I love Nate Diaz. I fucking love Nate Diaz. But I just.
Dogging the man.
I'm sorry. To be fair, he fought Ferguson, right?
Yeah, and he
He beat
killed
the
him.
shit out of Ferguson. Is that fair?
We won, yeah.
Who did Nate Diaz fight and beat? When was the last time Nate won a fight? Besides that, Conor?
No, there's been more fights since then.
He fought Conor again, lost. I think he
Yeah.
should have won that fight, but he lost.
Then
He fought Masvidal, got buried.
Oh, the Leon Edwards fight.
Yeah.
He could have won that if he didn't point.
I don't think he's beaten anybody. I mean, there's guys he could beat, like the older guys who are his age, but at the same time, you can't beat the younger guys.
Look at him walk with his Mario. I forgot he had it on.
Trying to find Peach in there. She's at Bowser's crib. I'm sorry, man.
A lot more today than it used to.
Usually takes like an hour, right?
If it's like a wireless remote, bro, just keep the shit right here next to you and just shake it. Yeah. I was hoping now you're just. I don't think you're using these brain cells, man. If you're talking this now and then this Nick Diaz stuff.
That big brain stuff. Huh?
Mm-hmm. Doctor said I got a big frontal lobe.
What the fuck?
No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, that's just that's just the way I feel, and
I respect it.
And I just don't see it going any other way whenever I look at the past fights. And so yeah, Conor. So as far as the Jake Paul goes, and then we'll move on to the next subject. As far as the Jake Paul fight goes, he's either to answer your question that you asked 20 minutes ago that we forgot to really answer.
Yeah, we went a lot of different routes.
Who do I think beats?
Yeah. Who do you think's like in the talks that you said Fury? Who do you think's that's in the talks to fight him that could beat him?
I think when KSI fights him, KSI will beat him.
Really?
Because KSI's got pace. KSI's got pressure.
You've been drinking too much of that Prime water, dog.
I mean, if they fought today, right now, today.
No, I think I like KSI.
Jake Paul's going to win.
He's got a gassy drink, we'll say.
It's delicious.
Yeah,
It's fantastic.
But that being said, I need to see more from JJ before I can make that assumption. But I think that JJ has the components that are necessary to beat Jake Paul. But he doesn't have better technique than Jake. And he doesn't have the defensive timing to get out of that overhand right that I think. So I think if they fought today, as far as what I've seen, he would get clipped. But I think when they do fight, which is going to be in 2023, I mean, I'm going to pick JJ because he's my guy. But I think he could win. As far as the other names that we talked about, Canelo's going to beat the shit out of him on points.
I don't think they'll fight.
They're never going to fight.
Same there, Conor. It's not realistic.
Conor's locked in the UFC contract until the day he dies, so that's never going to happen either.
I also feel like Conor would do it just in case that risk of him getting knocked out with Jake Paul is there. He's not risking that noise. He ain't that dumb.
For what? If what? If
they were to ever fight, I don't think he'd ever do it because just the risk of you getting knocked out by Jake Paul will make you a laughing stock in the world.
And he doesn't even.
And he does not want to. Yeah, he's got enough money. He's chilling.
That's why most people fight Jake.
That's fair. All right. And then the Nate Diaz thing, we talked about that. I think Nate Diaz gets killed. But I don't think that's going to happen because I think KSI's next opponent's going to be Nate Diaz.
What we should see is like a tag team, Jake Paul, Logan Paul versus the Diaz brothers. A little wild. 4 men in a cage going crazy.
In a cage?
Oh, if it's a cage, if it's
okay,
a
ring.
UFC.
I've got a ring. If it's going to a ring going crazy, that'd be kind of crazy.
Is it a boxing match?
Yeah, but like, I guess there's no rules. It's just go.
Just go. All right. Yeah, I'll take the Diaz's. But I think that fight's even worse for Nick.
Yeah, he's just gonna have to like hope to just wait till Nate like, chirps him a little bit and then sneak in. Just get
I don't think they have the boxing technique to do it. I'm just saying. And then as far as other Jake Paul future opponents, you got Uriah Hall. That doesn't go well for Uriah
I think
Hall.
Silva's harder than Hall.
Yeah.
I realistically think that Jake Paul's not going to lose until he fights JJ. And that's still...
You still have a good pay-per-view. A lot of hype.
That's going to be the high... Jake KSI?
Yes.
That's going to be the highest pay-per-view fight. I think that's definitely going to be top 5 of all time.
Oh, yeah.
KSI Logan is.
Think so?
KSI Logan is is I believe the number 5 highest selling pay-per-view of all time of fights.
Interesting.
Isn't that crazy?
It's kind of bizarre.
At least on DAZN. I think that fight does 2 million pay-per-view buys. That easily sells out Wembley Stadium of 80,000 fans. That's a fucking... The world will stop whenever that fight happens. Let me put it that way. But I think Nate Diaz... I think that Nate Diaz is JJ's next opponent for January. They're going to announce it in 2 weeks here, but I think that's who it is. Because like JJ's manager was like, well, he's got a Z in his name. Fucking And
Yeah, it does
fucking
narrow it down drastically.
and JJ was like, no, he doesn't. You don't have a Z. Yeah, okay, motherfucker.
Maybe JJ can't spell, and he's actually really confused. He's like, oh, you said this, dude? Oh, shit.
So I got Jake beating pretty much all of his opponents unless he comes up with something tricky. If it's the Tommy Fury thing, then maybe.
Yes, like I think that will be his hardest.
Maybe. But I don't think Tommy Fury's good either. So I think he just throws some pretty good combinations. He's got a good jab, but he overcrowds himself. And look what happened to Anderson Silva when you overcrowd yourself.
Yeah.
Doesn't take much, man. Just takes one little pop.
No.
All right. Fuck, hold on. I had it all pulled up here and then I accidentally deleted it because I'm a goofy goober.
Yeah.
I'm a goofy goober.
Hey, you took your gloves off.
Good movie. He's really barely rocking this. Just
Yeah,
a hat now.
just a hat.
This man's full. What's up, Michael Jackson?
I got the one.
Gotta be fair, it would be hard to use the computer.
Yeah, I can't use the computer, fucker.
All my single ladies, please stand up.
Shut the fuck up. All right, let's talk about you a little bit.
About me.
About you.
What we like to hear about.
Any new
About
music?
me.
Any new music in the pot?
You know, so for those who don't know me, my name is B Pags. Got music, Apple Music, Spotify, all the schnaz. New music, yeah, I'm kind of working on it, getting there. Life's just been crazy, but I got good chunk of songs, good ready to go.
You're slacking.
You
gotta get it out there.
You're big hip on the singles, and I'm sold on an album, so that's what's taking me so long. I'm trying to make a whole album.
If you
Whereas
want,
I could put the singles out, but
hey, am I on the album? What
we're
are we
gonna
doing?
be.
Third time.
Like I said, we're not anywhere close to finish. Not anywhere close.
Third time's
but-
the charm. What are we doing here? You know, we've had 2 records together.
Yeah, we're gonna get it.
Well, we not doing the third one? You don't fucking
We're
love me
going to.
anymore?
There's
Been
gonna be a
family
lot.
all these years? What the fuck?
Cut you off just like that.
Yeah, no,
Nah,
goddamn.
you know it's gonna be on there. We've been grinding, getting busy. I've been a little slow on it.
Not a lot we could talk about with that. You know, you gotta keep the secrets hidden.
Oh, they're coming though.
But you got stuff in the vault.
If you were at my concert at Blueberry Hill, me and Ian were there. Got a little sneak peek. So if you guys heard that, liked it, there will be plenty of more just like that there.
Speaking of concerts,
We need it. We want it. The people want it. I can't tell you how many people have come up to me. When's your next one? When's your next one?
I got a lot of
I
that
didn't
too.
catch this one. I need to go to your next one. I heard it was fun.
I got a lot of that too. But you wanted to do it a little bit earlier than I thought I wanted to do it.
December, it's not even close to December yet. It's close, but
It's
now
40
it's a little
days
too far
away.
out. Now it's a little far out.
I'm thinking March. You do something in March?
Maybe on my birthday. My birthday's a Friday.
Yeah, maybe
That'd
something.
be kind of frisk.
Maybe something in
On your
April.
birthday?
That'd be, now we're sold me on March here. Now we can't push
I mean,
it back.
hey, but we gotta find the right venue. We can go back
Yeah,
to
we
Blueberry
do.
Hill, or we can. I got a lot of people who told me that they loved the show and they want us to do another one, and then I got someone who told me that he doesn't think that we could sell out again, that we could do it again.
Damn.
And I was like,
Do we have? Don't name names, but like, is this
Hey,
guy like? Is he a friend? Is he What is this guy to you? Because he is sounding
family,
like family.
family.
Oh,
Yeah.
think
I don't think he believes that he was just giving me shit, but I think there's.
I hope he doesn't believe it. 'Cause I
I
hope
think
he saw what I saw out there, and that was
There's
a
that-
sea of people, dog. And it was
But hey, there was people who said we couldn't do it the first time.
exactly. And what do we do?
See what fucking happened.
We did it.
Fucking Ian Moore and B Pags. Let's see.
We did it.
What do you
And
think's gonna
Guilty
happen?
Pleasures, of course, did their
Guilty
thing as
Pleasures,
well.
You know, and I'd love to have them back. I'd love this next one to be more than the 3 performances. I don't want it to
Like
be
elaborate, a lot of them.
like 5, 6.
That would be sick.
I think you bring in it's hard to bring in guys who aren't from St. Louis because
Yeah.
your goal is to sell tickets here.
Yeah,
But I think
find some people. Some people with making waves. We'll help them make some waves as well. We'll all make waves together.
Wave pool.
Exactly.
shit. I mean,
Oh, it's Six Flags. More flags, more fun.
speaking of which, Danny and Sammy Adams are here
Isn't that next month?
December 11th.
That'd be
gotta
kind
go-
of fun.
We gotta go to that show.
Got to.
We're not gonna be on the show. We gotta go to that show.
Do you think old boy will let us meet him?
Sammy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in. Say literally less.
Probably. I'd imagine so.
Worst case scenario, it gets cold and look who's up ready to go. Us. there.
Look at we do.
Plot twist, you might have to go Michael Jordan, slip him a little crusty pizza, get him a little sick.
Jesus Christ.
He ain't gonna have no flu game, so we'll step in.
Yeah, they go on tour here. They start in December. But Danny's on that tour, who we met.
Danny G, oh, I know.
We met him in Chicago. He would fucking
go check him out.
love
Danny G,
fucking love
he's the
Danny.
man. He's
Love
the man.
He was on fucking. He went to Arizona for the Jake fight with Sam.
He was there. They're there.
Yeah, because he was fucking on a podcast for like Jake's betting company.
Love it.
So they were like, this whole time I'm like looking on Instagram and they're like, yeah, Jake Paul. And I'm like sitting here, I'm like,
Sammy, no.
it wasn't Sammy.
No.
It wasn't Sammy Adams. It was Sam Say,
Yeah.
the manager.
I mean, Danny, no.
Yeah, Danny.
Sammy too, no.
I was like thinking of swiping up. I'm like, go down there and kick that motherfucker in the nuts. I mean, Jesus. So I don't know, bro. But we could do this in March.
We need it, dude. The people want it.
This isn't an official announcement,
No, it's not good.
but this is
Just ideas.
It's a teaser.
a teaser. But like, you were a big guy. You were a big.
I'm a big guy. Thanks, man.
You're welcome. Yes, sir. You're a big. What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
Enthusiast.
You're a big enthusiast of the pyro shit.
Big enthusiast of the
If we go back to
pyro
Blueberry
stuff.
Hill, we can't do the pyro shit.
We know.
That's with
Yeah.
the fire, right?
Yeah, it's like the
However you tell
fireworks,
me.
Flames,
CO2,
sparklers,
flame.
CO2, all the jazz. I love them. I love them.
So we'd have to find a new venue,
Yeah.
and we have to. I mean, if it's on a Friday or Saturday, I think we'd sell Blueberry Hill out. We were this close.
You
I
guys did
agree.
yours on a
But I
Sunday,
just
right?
think I think we should look into
It's
venues.
Sunday night.
It was a Sunday night.
You guys-
People just came straight from church, late night service. They were there.
Uh-huh.
But I think we should check out other venues to see just if we can get one with those and something that we think we could do it. And if not, then we go back to
Maybe if
Blueberry
we had
Hill, of
more, if
course.
we had more performances,
I think we could do it.
especially if it was on a Friday or Saturday, and that's why I'm thinking March because you got spring break,
Yeah.
college kids coming back. That sounds big for you, but
Yeah.
it's not my people.
I'm old if people don't know.
You're fucking old. You're an old man now.
Ripe 24.
That 24.
Jesus Christ. So that's something to look at. Something in the future to do. I obviously want to do more shows, whether that's hopping on other people's shows or
Yeah,
doing our own again.
obviously.
But that's massive. I do want to do one.
Yeah.
I want to do one again, but it's all about timing. You want to strike when the iron's hot. I'm more of an advocate of
Take
how,
your time.
how am I going to miss you if you don't go away? You know?
Yeah, but that's what you. Yeah.
March
I
is...
don't know. But I say like, oh, I'm about doing Dove and Top, but obviously I've been taking a while on this music, so
That's true.
I've been both ways. You know what I'm saying? I weigh the options.
I mean... Hey,
I have been very tempted to do some singles lately. You have tempted me. The thoughts have been thinking.
Motherfucker, because you haven't released anything.
So if you think so, let me know.
You haven't released anything since December.
Of last year, it's been a while.
Yeah, you got some shit.
I know they're ready. They're
Yeah,
ready.
I don't know what you were waiting for.
I listen to them every day.
What do you think? You're fucking Kendrick Lamar disappearing for 5 years? Wait.
Houdini, dog. That's who I
Yeah,
am.
what are you, Houdini and me? We're waiting for you.
Elvis Presley, is he really gone? Who knows?
Yeah.
That's me.
Yes, he is.
He's definitely dead. Yeah.
They made a whole movie. You know, that's... Fuck. They're going to make a movie about me. Just you watch.
I'm in it too.
Yes, sir.
I'll have the prequel because I'm older. He'll have the sequel. Don't worry about it.
Here's a good question.
And then we'll have a spinoff just for Luigi.
Have you had a,
Oh, okay.
if you had a movie made about you, who'd be the actor?
You go first. Let me really think about this.
You ever seen Shameless?
Yeah.
The guy who plays Lip. I can't remember his name.
That's you?
I can't
I don't
remember.
know the actor's name either, but I know who you're talking
I
about.
can't remember his name. Hold on.
That's you.
Because he was in another show that I really loved.
How would you pick them?
Yeah. Bold call cotton, but I like it.
I think he'd have to put on some weight. If it's not him, then it would be the actor who played Gibby.
Gibby!
Yeah, Mike Harley. Yeah, I think that'd be funny.
Man, an actor. I'm stuck on this.
Dude, I had like
I'm thinking old actors. I'm like, they're too old. They got to play a young me. Can't do it.
Jeremy Allen White. Yeah.
Okay.
I had on my phone. I have a list of people who I'd have play people I know. I can't remember who I had.
See, I've always wanted to make a horror movies, Halloween. I've always wanted to make a horror version of Clue, very graphic, but still keep the humor of the original one. I have a whole list of actors.
Clue as in the board game?
Yeah, have you seen the movie Clue too? Yeah, the board game. It's based off the board game.
The movie.
Oh my God, you're missing out on a classic. Tim Curry's the butler. It's good. Have you seen it?
I don't think so.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I like those type of movies though.
It's awesome. It's suspenseful. It's about who committed these murders. It's like the game of Clue.
I remember the board
But
game.
it's very humorous.
The board game's awesome too.
It's very humorous, and but on this one, I want to keep
It
the
just
humor.
came out a few years ago, didn't it? No,
The movie Clue? This thing's old.
is it really old? Wasn't
I'm
there
talking
a Clue?
80s.
Wasn't there a reboot?
No. It's in my head, though. But I'm talking get it a little gorier. I got some characters in there. I want to get Matthew Lillard to play Mr. Green. I think he'd play a perfect Mr. Green.
Okay. So
Christian Bale's going to be my butler.
is that right?
Always. Darn tootin'. Scarlett Johansson will be in there. She might play Miss White.
I had
Just because I love her.
I had casts of people who I think I had Kevin Conroy as my dad.
That's funny.
He just looks like him. Sandra Bullock is my mom.
The Blind Side.
Yeah. I can't remember the rest, but I have a pretty laundry list. I don't know who would play you.
It's tough, man. I'm an interesting character, that's for sure.
Yes, sir, Pete Davidson.
Please, God, no. No comment. But
Come on, give me some. Jake Paul?
no, I was gonna say he's got Kim K, so Pete Davidson's not
Not
too
anymore.
shabby of a pick.
Not anymore.
I'll make sure he brings her around when we're on set, just so I can meet her.
Okay.
Who am I thinking of? I think maybe the guy who just played Dahmer. He's in American Horror Story.
Evan Peters.
I think he wouldn't play it too shabby.
B-Pags.
D-Pags. I think he could do it.
You do a pretty good job, I think.
There's somebody's gonna pop in my head at some point. So.
Skinny Jonah Hill.
I love it.
It's not bad.
I like it. I think I want some more of it, honestly. That does sound very good.
Fuck, I mean, what about you?
I have no
You don't know
idea.
actors that
Yeah,
well.
I really don't.
Yeah, who knows?
I'm thinking what's his name? Paul Rudd.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh,
Paul
God.
Rudd?
Ant-Man.
He's old.
Oh,
I don't think it'd work. Nick's
But I think Paul Rudd could look young enough. He's got the facial hair here.
We got
I think we
C-
could blend him in.
We got CGI. Charlie Day. That would work perfectly.
Yes, that
Because
actually.
Charlie Day is
that would-
already
Who's that?
Luigi. It was in Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
oh. I know who it is.
He high pitched voice.
I know who he is. I know.
And
He's
the
in that
Bosses movie, Horrible Bosses.
Yeah, he's in the movie with Ice Cube too. I can't think of it, but I know.
Yep.
Was he? Charlie Day and Ice Cube? I don't know. I can't remember.
I don't really watch too many movies either, so I'm kind of on your boat.
That's some bullshit.
I got very specific movies I watch. So.
You do. Do we want to move on to that one next? Horror movies or football first?
It's up to you, big guy. I mean,
I say horror
It's
movies.
my podcast. Plug the charger here. Don't want to overheat this mug.
it's up to you. What are you thinking on it?
Yes,
Never
sir.
mind. Never mind.
Were you gonna throw a sponsorship deal in there? Or was-
No, I was gonna say I might go run over to the little boys' room real quick, but I'm
boys'
gonna
room?
hold it in. I'm a trooper. We're gonna
Yeah,
wait.
this is forever talking. You're
Yeah,
gonna leave
so
in
we're
the
not
middle.
gonna stop. I would talk while I'm in there too, which would be kind of funny.
It would pick you up. I think.
Put the mic right next to the door.
All right, we'll end it with Halloween because it's Halloween today.
Yeah, we gotta go trick or treating after. Go get your candy.
Yes, sir. Yes,
And
sir.
some chili.
We'll talk about football first. Deal?
Oh man.
Today's a very special day for St. Louis. You know what was announced today? The Battlehawks are back, baby.
We're here.
Let's fucking go. That's a pretty big deal for the St. Louis culture. You know, Battlehawks.
It was a vibe.
Did you ever go to a Battlehawks game?
Sadly, I was at school, so never made it back.
Couldn't make it back.
Nope.
You watched the games though?
Oh, duh. Yeah,
They were
duh.
good. They
Got
were
lots
good.
of videos from my friends of them being there. So
It was a vibe.
it was an
many games did they
energy.
play?
Played 2 home games, right?
Huh?
How many games did they play overall?
4 or 5. I think it
Yeah.
got killed week 5.
Yeah. So I think we were 2-2. We had 2 home games.
I don't think so. I think we were 3-1. Oh,
You're
we
right.
lost our last
I
game.
meant 2-2 as in like
Oh,
two
gotcha.
away, 2 home.
Yeah. I think we lost our last game, unfortunately. But they were good.
We were very good.
It looked like they were going to win the whole thing.
I thought they were. I had believe the fans were just the best in the whole league.
They got the gimmick. They got the caw gimmick. They got the.
St. Louis ride or dies, dog. It's that easy.
I remember when I went for the home opener, it was like every time they got a first down, they go, Battlehawks first down. Caw! It's fucking awesome. So they got that thing. You need a gimmick. You need a good gimmick.
And that was one.
Battlehawks
sold St. Louis.
Everybody was in. Had a great gimmick. Games were electric. Team was good. Now the issue is now it's confirmed that the Battlehawks are back. We knew that the St. Louis team was going to come back. It was always, will they be the Battlehawks? It'd be a great fucking missed opportunity if it wasn't going to be the Battlehawks again. But it's the Battlehawks, so that's good news. Old logo, same colors.
Yes.
Everything looks good. The question is, are they going to be good?
You got to draft smart. That's all it is.
Our QB.
Did we already draft?
I believe QBs are assigned. So they're put on a specific team.
Oh, jeez. Please tell me who we got. I need to know.
We talked about this 2 podcasts ago.
Yeah, I remember.
Is it someone I would like?
Ryan Willis, that's his name?
I don't remember the name.
I know nothing
I
about
remember
him.
talking about it.
Yeah, Ryan Willis. Ryan Willis is an American football quarterback for St. Louis Battlehawks of the XFL. He played college football for Virginia Tech in 2019. Willis finished his senior season at Virginia Tech.
No Tommy, but no Heineke is a backup quarterback either. That is unreal to me, too.
That he just beat Aaron Rodgers not long ago.
Good call, baby.
And he beat. Meanwhile, fucking. Now, I said this in the last one, too. I'm hoping the USFL fucking folds so we can get Jordan Ta'amu back.
I agree.
He's in the USFL. Ryan Willis is 6'4". Tall guy. Big guy. Ryan is 26 years of age.
Young.
212 pounds.
Skinny.
Yes, sir. I don't know if he ever got to the NFL. I don't.
That's why he's here.
This is true.
That's why we are getting him.
But Ta'amu was, after the XFL folded, I believe he went to
The Chiefs.
He went to the Chiefs to be a third stringer, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, once he gets a little call in him, he's gonna get that little dog in him. He'll be in the NFL in a couple years. Don't worry about
Ta'amu, the throwing Samoan, he had some fucking arm. I mean,
Yes.
he could throw.
that. We bring the best out of people. So after he plays for us, he will be a quarterback in the NFL.
So the quarterbacks are not drafted, I believe. I believe they're specifically chosen to go to these places.
Wonder how they do that.
I wonder if they look at it and they go, all right, here's the best quarterback we got. We'll put him on St. Louis. You have to. We have to be a good team.
I don't think they gave us the best quarterback.
I don't think so.
Just based on there's this bigger cities and they're probably got a bigger market. We'll give them the better
I
quarterback.
believe who was the best? It was
Houston.
It was Houston
Yeah.
who was one of the
I
better
remember that's
teams.
the game we watched.
Yeah.
At the end.
I believe the QB from Houston is back at Houston, or back at the same team. So
Kind of crazy. There's PJ Walker came out of the XFL too.
didn't he?
Balling. Yeah, he's balling.
He just beat Brady, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, hey, that's.
Dude, I'm telling you, this XFL's
I think
it makes
anybody
the
can
people
beat
better.
Brady now, but I could beat Tom Brady. I'm gonna go out there, throw a couple bombs.
Do your thing.
Yeah. We'll move on to NFL. You got a fantasy team, right?
Got a couple. And
How they
just for
doing?
notes, real quick. This is the best fantasy football week I've ever had in my entire life.
Who you got?
I'm 4-0 for sure.
Yeah.
Might be going 5-0. Gate comes down to tonight. I need Mari Cooper, Nick Chubb to do a little something here. Could go 5-0. All my other teams, though.
Let me
We're
let me
going
stop
too
you right
fast.
there.
What?
I don't need the Browns to be beating the Bengals.
I didn't say they were gonna beat them. I just said they need do a little something because I need
put up
I need
numbers.
Joe Shiesty to go off as well.
Oh, you got Shiesty as
in a
QB?
different league.
Yeah, Joe Burr.
But yeah, my team's just. I had AJ Brown this week. And a lot of my teams snapped. Jalen Waddle snapped. NTN snapped.
Do you have DK?
I did on the bench, and I still snapped. I don't know what you want from me,
He's not
dude.
starting? DK ain't
He
starting?
didn't make the cut this week. One of my teams did. One of my teams, he didn't make the cut, and the team snapped.
I was going to say, if you had Jamar Chase, that'd be a disappointing.
I did in one league, and that is the best league I had this week. Most
Is that
points.
right?
Dude. Unreal.
Dude.
Started Tua, put up like 29 points. Had Kamara, 40.
You started him even though he just came back from the concussion?
Had to. It's against the Detroit Lions, man. That's a shootout all day long.
This is true. This is
Yeah,
true.
Detroit.
It's just real life Detroit. Just on a football field. Shootouts. Like,
Fuck.
That's
Eminem is no longer going to be joining us on this podcast ever.
He knows.
He,
Not as bad as the Lou, though. You know what I'm saying?
This is
Highest
true.
murder rate per capita. So we can talk that shit because we know that shit.
wild.
Hot takes.
Yeah, fuck. But like, dude, if you're fucking the Bengals right now, I got a bet, right? So I got a bet with a buddy of mine, $100. He thinks that the Bengals are not going to the playoffs at all. I bet him that they are.
I think they can make a wild card.
You don't even think that they're gonna like
Win their division.
decisively get to there?
I think they'll make the wild card. I don't know. I think the Ravens are going to pull away with the division. I'm a Steelers fan, though, so it hurts me to say all of that because we are looking like dog crap.
you
But,
still got a good young quarterback.
yeah. I'm not a big fan of Kenny Small Hands. You know,
You don't like him?
I mean,
not that I don't like him. I just don't think he is a Steelers quarterback. We're different breeds over here.
it's not right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Terry Bradshaw.
So you think he's a
dog.
winner?
Kenny Pickett is not a winner.
Well, I mean, you said
Big Ben, winner. Winner.
yeah. In 1948,
Still a winner, dog.
Big Ben's got the mobility of an office chair on carpet.
All we got to say is
Trap
Mike
house
Tomlin
sports.
came in, and that was right before Big Ben. Big Ben played 1 year without him. They've never had a losing
Big
record.
Ben's a legend.
Therefore, he is
Yes,
a
sir.
winner.
He's a legend. Rough couple years, but he's a legend.
Got 2 Super Bowls, been to 3, a lot of AFC championships. If it wasn't for Brady, Big Ben would be a top 3 quarterback of all time. Bold call.
Think so?
So I think he'd had a couple more Super Bowls.
I think it's better, Rodgers or Big Ben. You fucking better say Aaron Rodgers right now. Why?
Talent-wise.
Why are you thinking
Talent-wise, Aaron Rodgers for sure. But who am I taking to go win me the Super Bowl? Big Ben.
It's foolish. It's outlandish.
I'm here for him. Aaron Rodgers doesn't make the game. You got to make the game to at least be in contention in my mind. He's made 1 game, beat my boys. It's kind of hurt, beat the Steelers. But it's got to be there.
I don't think. Do you think that this season is on Aaron Rodgers,
I think
or do you think
He's a
he's got
part of
nobody
it.
to throw the fucking ball to?
I think he needs to be a better leader. I don't think you should. Being a leader is about promoting people and not like just tearing them all down. I feel like he's very good at tearing people down. But granted, we don't see the side of him building them back up. So who knows?
I disagree. I think that you see frustration on the field whenever
Yes.
he throws it at a receiver and it hits him right in the fucking chest and bounces off right into the defensive player's hands. Now, me, if I'm one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, I would be fairly upset with that as well.
Yes.
But with that being said, they had a pretty impressive showing. Did you watch that game
Last night, I did.
Bills versus Packers. They had a pretty impressive showing against the best team in football. And I think that you're going to see a momentum change here.
Think so?
Aaron Rodgers, I mean, we're going to go play Detroit.
Shootout.
Shootout.
As I said, we just described.
I mean, I was about to
They
say
lost to Detroit, right? The first week.
For sure they did.
Packers?
Yeah, I think
No, we lost to,
it was Detroit,
yeah, but
or was it Minnesota? I don't remember.
I think it was Minnesota.
Yeah, I
I
think
know
it
you're
was
saying
Minnesota.
that.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to walk in there. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is going to, I mean, Dobbs had a pretty good game, even though he was killing me for the whole season. He threw a bomb to this rookie, Torre, I think his name is.
Uh-huh.
Run game looked good. It's going to be a different Packers, but I think you're going to see a momentum change for them.
Do you think the difference was that the Packers showed up, or do you think the Bills didn't show up?
I think the Packers showed up. I don't think Josh Allen doesn't not show up. They were kicking their ass in the first half.
Yeah.
And you had the Packers with a bunch of injuries and a dumb fucking rookie. This will be a learning moment for him. He's going to get his ass chewed apart in the fucking locker room. Hopefully he'll learn who pushed the fucking coach.
Oh yeah.
And he got sent off. We had an injury. Walker, hope you're okay. Had a lot of injuries that game, and we still, had a touchdown, pulled back. That game's a 6-point game. That doesn't get pulled back.
True.
And there was a flag. The ball would have been in Rodgers' hand. Maybe we would have tied that pitch up. I think that they're trying to figure out what kind of team they're going to be. You're not going to be a Devontae Adams throwing team anymore.
Oh, obviously.
I mean, he's gone.
Either the Vikings. The Vikings are apparently not a Devontae. Did you watch that? 0-24.
Oh, you're talking about the Raiders?
Not Vikings.
I was just
Raiders.
confused for a second.
Raiders.
The
I did
Raiders.
that fucking 2 weeks ago, too.
I did watch that, and that was baffling.
They didn't score a point.
Baffling.
A point. They couldn't get in a field goal range.
Yeah, they just got. That was embarrassing.
Against the Saints.
You know what I think is low-key absolutely deadly, at least on offense, is the Miami Dolphins. They are. They're fast.
They're good.
They're fast.
You got Tua, Hill.
Waddle. It's just, all right, you two run. They can only guard one of you. It's that easy.
I think,
But Tua's got to be there is the problem.
yeah. He looked good? He played well?
He looked bad, but you just never know. The brain might just might get hit one time. That's the one thing. I don't think he shouldn't be out there. Absolutely not.
No, you can't get two concussions.
After the way you just like went out, ain't no way you're on the field right now, bro.
It's scary.
Stupidity.
Stuff like that you don't like to see.
But that's the dog in them, that athlete in them. They want it.
I mean, he's a good player. I think, man, I just I want to see it. I want to see the Bengals get there.
Back to the big game again?
I want to see him go back.
I got they'll go back this year.
This is a stupid bet, but I have a $200 bet that they're going to go back.
I don't think they'll make it back this year.
I don't even think they're going to go back.
See, I think, like I said, they're going to get a wild card. I don't think they're going to be as rolling without good old Chase there. So
that's scary. That's a dick kick.
That's what I'm saying. It's like this record. I don't think they just had so much momentum last year. I feel like they won't have as much momentum. I feel like playoffs is all about momentum. It's all about who's the hottest.
They have a great offense.
Yeah, they're still dogs without him.
And their defense is still really good. And he's only hurt for 4 weeks. He'll be back. And the people we're playing, we can beat without him. We're going to go on. We're going to beat the Browns tonight. Hopefully.
It's going to be a close game, but yeah.
I think it's going to be an interesting game for sure.
I mean, let's look at the Bengals schedule coming up. Play the Panthers next week. Bengals got that.
Possibly.
Playing the Steelers next week, or 2 weeks from now.
The boys are going to win.
Yeah, the Bengals are going to win.
The Steelers been playing good, though.
What's the record right now?
They don't talk about that.
That's what I
We're
thought.
playing good. We're in it.
Okay.
Beat the Bucks. Anybody's beatable. Bucks aren't looking good, though, so I can't really say that much.
Panthers
Doesn't
beat
mean
the
much.
Bucks. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So you might be in for a little.
As bad as I'm worried about Green Bay and Rodgers, fuck, they look bad, man. Bucks look bad.
Yeah,
What's going on? We talked a few weeks ago. I said it was going to be fucking Bengals Bucks the Super Bowl. Doesn't look like the Bucks are going to get to the.
Dude, there's no one's looking like they're mentally there. It's bizarre.
All the teams that were originally thought to be contenders in the NFC are terrible.
The Rams.
Rams, Packers, Bucks.
I think the 49ers now.
49ers are kind of getting back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
They just got that one.
CMC, yeah, he helps.
Yeah. Bengals playing the Titans, and then we play the Chiefs December 4th. That one's scary.
The NFC's wide open. AFC, I think you got your top dogs. And I think
Who are your top dogs?
Oh, the Chiefs and the Bills all day long. Those are the dogs. Top dogs, no doubt.
You don't think Bengals are in that conversation?
I think they're in the tier right below them.
Me personally, I think it's that top three. I think it's Chiefs. I think it's Bills. I think it's Bengals.
I can see that.
I think that, like, the things that we were driving back from our show when I had Bengals and Chiefs on my laptop.
Yeah.
I think, like, what Joe Burrow and the Bengals did last year are one of the most remarkable things I've seen in football. Period.
Interesting.
Dude, this guy walked into Arrowhead, not a chance to win, and beat the Chiefs. Then he walks into SoFi and almost beats the Rams, who has Cooper Kupp that season, who has the greatest wide receiver season of all time. And they lose by, and I'm not shitting you, this is not an excuse, lost by 1 fucking second. Because what happened at the end of that game? Joe Burrow gets sacked. He gets sacked.
Chase is wide open.
Chase is fucking dusting that motherfucker.
He's gone.
He is gone. He's out of this world. You hold him off for 1
dog.
second, Bengals win the Super Bowl.
That's football. And Aaron Donald's an absolute menace.
Oh, yeah.
Big dogs, throwing big plays.
I can't believe they had him and Von
Maybe
Miller.
Joe Burrow should have been a second faster.
I mean, that's true. He also had a torn MCL that play.
We don't make excuses, bro. You're in the game playing.
Well, I'm not
no excuse
I'm
needed.
not making excuses, but I'm just saying I think Bengals got Chiefs' number.
I don't know.
I think when the Bengals fight I guess we'll find out December 4th. But I think when the Bengals go on, they go fight the Bills. We're going to find out who the real top dogs are. And I think it's going to be the Bengals.
Interesting. Do they play either of those teams without Jamar Chase? It's 4 to 6 weeks. So
There's a chance they play the Chiefs without Jamar Chase. There's a chance. But then after we play the Chiefs, we play the Browns again after that. That's an easy game back.
We'll see how tonight goes.
Hey, see this, M? Mystic Mario. Okay?
Dude.
We're
The
gonna
only
play.
thing, the Browns got a good offense too, though.
Who's our quarterback?
We don't have Jacoby Brissett, but they got big boy Nick Chubb back there, and that man is a unit.
He is.
And then when he gets tired, Kareem Hunt could be a starting running back in other places.
Yeah.
He's there.
He's
when
a
you
problem.
do throw the ball, got Amari Cooper. You don't drop much.
He is a problem.
And you got Myles Garrett on the defense. Grown man. He'll hit you with his helmet. Don't think he won't.
Yeah, that was
bad.
scary.
Watch out, Joe Burr.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know. I think it could go either way.
6, 7, 8, 9. There's how many games are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Sounds about right.
10 games left.
Yeah, 7 weeks in.
80 of these games are winnable for the Bengals. They're gonna beat the Panthers. Gonna beat the Steelers. Sorry. They're gonna beat the Titans. Chiefs. Coin toss.
Unless big old D. Henry just runs right through him.
You think so?
Dude, one of my friends told me yesterday, before the game, he goes, Derrick Henry, bet your mortgage on it, will run for 200 yards this game. Dusted it.
Bengals defense is pretty good.
Yeah,
They're not just pretty good, they're really good.
they're good.
Then we play the Bucks. Depends how Tom Brady's looking on December 18th.
Yeah, see
Hopefully-
if he gets it going a
Hopefully
little
he'll
bit.
get the fucking cobwebs a little bit.
Yeah, you can't count him out.
No, not Tom Brady. No.
He can win it. But the thing with him, like, he could still go barely above 500, win his division, and still be Super Bowl contenders because it's all that matters is he's there.
He's scary.
It's insane to me that, like,
Did you watch that Packers game?
yes.
Played a few weeks ago? So
Yes.
that game was terrible, right? It was a shootout. I expected it to be a shootout, but it wasn't really.
No, it was very low scoring.
It was very low scoring. That last 2 minutes of that game, I looked like fucking Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
I looked like Tom Brady storming down the field about to crush my hopes and dreams.
That's how it goes.
So I never count
They
that
don't get the
motherfucker out.
2-point conversion. Isn't that what happened?
They did not get the 2-point conversion. Stormed down the field, got the touchdown, missed a 2-point conversion.
That's
They had
good.
that delay of game.
Yeah.
Fucked them.
That's exactly what it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah. Whoops. Happens.
Sports, man. Greatest thing alive.
Yeah. But football, I got this love for football now. I love watching it. Whenever you got your teams, and especially if
I enjoy it.
especially if your teams are ones that can be contenders. I think my guys are. I like picking the guys who are extremely
Out there,
good, but are
but-
more underdogish.
Yeah, not favorites.
Right? Aaron Rodgers.
So the really good underdogs.
Yeah. Joe Burrow, I think, is one of the best
Interesting.
QBs in the league. But he's on the Bengals, who a few years ago was not great.
That's how it goes.
And
man.
nobody gives him a chance to win.
You got to build it.
Yeah.
You got to build greatness.
Aaron Rodgers, I think if Aaron Rodgers has a fucking receivers, he's the best QB in the league. That's my opinion. And I think that he doesn't right now, which makes him an underdog. And everybody says he chokes in the playoffs, which he does choke in the playoffs.
No doubt.
But if he can get to the playoffs and win, then what?
He's got to do that first.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And that's why he's the underdog, quote unquote underdog. But he's also a 2-time MVP player, Aaron Rodgers. So take what you can get, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why I kind of like football. So Steelers are your team. They're AFC, correct?
Yeah.
You got anybody in the NFC that you like?
I recently got one of my good friends, Dave. Shout out, Dave. Got me hooked on the Lions. No.
You like Jared Goff?
No. I just like the line. I like Dan Campbell. I like his attitude. I like.
Unpopular opinion, I think Jared Goff gets a bad rap.
Yeah. I don't know. Not a big Jared Goff guy. I mean, he's been to a Super Bowl, but I think he needs other superstars to do anything.
That's true.
They got Penei Sewell. That man's an animal, and he's young. He's a young buck.
Yeah.
I think he's arguably the best tackle in football right now.
Think so?
Yeah. I don't know. So I got hooked on, man. Watched their Hard Knocks. Had me pumped. I've been a Steelers fan since I was a little kid.
Yeah.
Big Ben got drafted. I'm like, wow, I really like the name Big Ben. I think that's the team I'm going to like. And thank God I said that because
They win.
we won. First year ever. I was a fan. It was Big Ben's rookie year. Won the Super Bowl.
That's crazy.
Loved him since.
Yeah.
We had a bunch of good players.
It's a shame we lost him.
Yeah.
It's gone. Sad times.
You know, that's how it goes. Comes in waves. You got to enjoy the highs, but you got to stick with them through the lows, too. That's what makes you a great fan.
Yes, sir.
So I'll ride this crappy season, but it's okay.
You got team? You would just go and watch it with me. I don't even know if you got teams.
No, I just like to watch them.
Yeah.
I think it's better to not have a team almost.
He watches me yell at the TV, so
Yeah.
that's kind
I
of.
also got teams I just don't like. Like, we'll never root for the Patriots. Like, I respect Tom Brady, but just don't like the Patriots. You know
I'll
what I'm
never
saying?
root for whatever team Tom Brady's on.
The Rams, Stan Kroenke can go.
Yeah.
He can
Fuck
I'm not gonna say,
himself.
pretty much, man. He can. I do not care for that man at all. So
Yeah.
can't like the Rams. I like the players on the Rams, which sucks.
Yeah.
But I hate Stan Kroenke.
True. Yeah. Same.
He's a hated human being.
Yeah. I'm against the Chiefs. I prey on the Chiefs' downfall.
I don't really like him, but I mean,
Everybody from
I
St. Louis
respect them.
roots for the Chiefs. I don't get it. They wanted the Rams to leave too.
that's very true.
Yeah, why the fuck do you like the Chiefs? I don't, I don't understand. I don't get that.
Yeah, it's just because I don't know proximity. It's like, we'll root for the home state team.
Stupid.
Then it's like we had a home team, and our owner was screwing us, and we could have been in the Super Bowl, but here we are without a goddamn team. We got an XFL team though. Next best thing. Next best thing.
We got the Battlehawks coming back. All right. We'll move on to the final subject of the day. Since it's all festivities, it is a national holiday, that is. Not really.
Getting spooky.
It is getting spooky. I'll slide my glove on back for this one. I'll get in character.
Oh, you putting your costume on now? You got,
It's a me,
gotta put the mustache on.
Mario.
I can't put the stash on. I tore that.
Give us your best Mario accent. You got to go next.
I just sound like,
I don't even know what Luigi's.
That's gonna be the best part. It's gonna be your impersonation.
should I
of it.
just sound like Chris Pratt?
No, come on, hit.
Mushroom Kingdom. It's me, Mario.
I was literally just gonna be like, my name's Luigi.
That's it. That's how it goes.
That's the one right there.
Yeah, you did know it.
All right. So, what we're going to talk about, Halloween. You're a big horror movie connoisseur. Not
That's
a lot
great.
of people know that about BPAGs.
Not a lot of people do. It's the best kind of movie out there.
Yes, sir.
Nothing better than a thrill.
You got the big five. You got the big
Like a
big
mo-
horror movie icons. You got the Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, the Freddy
You got the
Kruegers,
Freddy Kruegers.
Chucky,
Chucky's got the Michael Myers.
Pinhead, Hellraiser. You know what I'm
You think
saying?
Pinhead's up on there?
Yeah, and you got like Jigsaw. You got
Oh,
like
you got Skull.
Scream.
I think the big five.
Leatherface. You got all of them.
Oh, well, it's a lot more than five now.
I'm more of an underdog though. Like you said, the underdogs. I'm an underdog of the horror movies. Those
I think
are
I
good.
know what movie you're going to bring up.
Depends which one.
Terrifier 2?
No, it's not the one I was going with. No.
Wow. You watched that?
So no, I've never honestly seen those.
That's wild. You love it.
I might have to go watch it.
People love Art the Clown. They're saying he's the next
Okay,
big guy.
never. I've seen it, but I guess I didn't realize that's what it was then.
Yeah. People are saying that he's the next big one.
Think so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be very, very hard now to make a next big one because they keep doing the old ones. It's like
Got announced today that they're
let
doing.
them sit for a little bit.
Got announced today that a Jason Voorhees project got the ball rolling.
Why?
Because the
Can we
Halloween.
not get like?
Because the Halloween movies are done. That's why.
it just frustrates me though because they just keep doing the same people. It's like, dude,
It's not. I don't think it's Jason.
it's a money grab. It's just these people getting a money grab.
It's a Friday the 13th prequel called Crystal Lake.
I think we'll get his mom in there. Maybe a young mom as a school counselor.
I think That'll be about the mom. It's the first Friday. No, now
We might be tuning in.
got the MILFs. Huh?
I didn't mention you said that, not me, dog.
The thing about the horror movies, not a lot of people know this. Jason's not even in the first Friday the 13th.
People think he's the original killer.
It's the mom.
Plot twist.
I would have never thought that.
That's how you got to
He
test
doesn't know.
people.
He
You
didn't
ask
watch.
them, like, man, did you see Jason in that first movie? And they're like, yeah, dude, he killed those people. You're like, oh, this fool. We don't need to even talk to this person
He's
anymore.
in fucking Friday. I mean, he didn't even wear a hockey mask until like the third or fourth movie.
Exactly.
It's fucking wild.
It's crazy. People just don't. They know him for one look and one look only. Just assume.
Favorite horror movie icon?
Icon?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Those big guys.
Out of the big ones,
Yeah.
you know, I guess I'm going to go with, I like probably Freddy the best. I think this way of torturing people is very fascinating.
It's fucked up, isn't it?
It's ruthless is what
Yeah.
it is.
So if
Instead of
you
like,
want new horror movies though.
yeah,
So you're telling me if they came back and they're like, we're gonna make more Friday Nightmare on Elm Street, so you're not going? You don't care?
no,
Really?
no, in the slightest. It's going to be the same thing. That's all it is. It's the same thing.
But you haven't seen them in a long time.
And I watched the most recent one they came out with, but it was a different Freddy.
It's Cheeks.
And I wasted money coming in this theater. At
Those
least the
buns.
popcorn's good and I can recline in my seat. But like,
I went. I think last week, 2 weeks ago, I saw the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie.
I couldn't do it.
Cheeks.
That's what I'm saying. I couldn't do it. It's just
Fucking
a
terrible.
run. Speaking of a new movie, horror movie though, it's very, very different. I was telling you guys about this before. It's a movie called X. Our boy Kid Cudi is in the movie, and it is fascinating.
I think I've heard something about this.
It is. It's different. It's very, very different. Not really, but it is. Like, if you guys want me to tell you the plot kind of bit, if you want me to dive in about it real quick.
How long has it been
Yeah.
out?
To be honest, I know we illegally streamed it. Sorry to admit that. But we just pulled it up, watched it. I don't know if it's like very recent, but it's about, moral of the story, it's about this group of people. Like Kid Cudi's in there. What's her name? From Pitch Perfect. Not the main one, but like the other big one. She's famous.
Hair color.
In that movie, it's red. But that's not her actual hair color. She's actually a blonde.
Rebel.
Not her.
Brittany Snow.
Bingo. Brittany Snow's in it. Those two are the main ones. So it's like them two, it's this other guy, and then these other guy's girl, and then the cameraman and the camera girl. You wonder why they have a camera. They're porn actors in the early 1970s trying to make a pornographic movie.
I've
make
seen
it
something
great.
about this.
So the first whole half, it's them. They find this farm. They rent this guy's farmhouse. This old couple rent their farmhouse out, and they start doing their thing in there. Plot twist: this old couple's really bizarre. Things go crazy. That's all I'll leave it
Actually
with.
sounds
And I was
interesting.
actually very intrigued just because it's like this is different.
Shit gets
And our
fucked.
boy Kid, I didn't even know Kid Cudi was in it until about halfway through the movie.
Oh.
He's doing a scene. I'm like, that's fucking Kid Cudi. No way. Made the movie 100% better. But a new movie. That's like a new movie I kind of liked. So
What was that movie that came out years ago where it was about the kids who like went to go see their grandparents, but then it was like revealed that it wasn't their grandparents the whole time? Remember what movie I'm talking about?
clicking a bell, but the bell's not lighting up. You know, the bulb's not lighting
Yeah,
up.
like the fake grandma had. I think we went
Yeah.
to see this movie and you fell asleep.
Yeah, I don't.
The like
remember.
fake grandma like told the fucking little girl to climb inside the oven to fucking clean it.
Yes.
Yeah. Super creepy.
It's like a Hansel and Gretel spinoff kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up.
It's bizarre.
You watched that new what's his name? Ethan Hawke.
Black Phone?
Yeah, see that?
Pretty good.
Like it?
I enjoyed myself.
Wasn't too scary, but they had that jump scare scenes, like where the
Yes.
kids riding the bike and the
Yes.
fucking road.
Scared the crap out of me.
It was one I was like, fucking Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one a lot.
Did you watch the new Halloween?
No.
Really?
I don't want to see Michael Myers for the 100th time. I just can't
You
do
don't
it.
see him that much.
Michael!
Yeah,
I heard that.
yeah,
He's
yeah,
not really
yeah.
even in it.
You know,
Which makes it even worse. It's
he gets fucking. We talked about this on the last podcast. So they introduced this new character, right? Corey Cunningham.
Mm.
And like the whole plot of the movie is like he's going to be the new killer. Maybe Michael transmits his evil, sort of, kind of. Corey is like 20-something, walks into the sewers and just beats the shit out of Michael Myers and steals his mask. Wild, right?
That's the only time you see Michael?
You see him.
You see him a couple times, but he's not really in this movie. He's like 4 scenes.
It's probably in like the last 10 minutes.
He's in it.
You see him get his ass beat in the beginning or the end?
Like 75% of the way through. He gets his ass beat.
Does he come back and message it up?
Not till after Laurie shoots him twice.
They team up first.
Yeah, so like...
Oh, my God. Which direction are they taking? No way. So Michael Myers is the hero. Plot twist.
So this movie takes place like 4 years after the last one. So like Michael just kind of fucking vanishes for 4 years. Finds out he's living in a fucking sewer.
Eating rats
or some shit. Corey finds him. Michael lets him go for whatever reason because it's perceived he may have seen the evil in Corey or something. Corey then brings Michael. Corey kind of goes batshit insane. He brings Michael somebody to kill. Michael kills the guy, and then he kind of gets his strength back a little bit. Then they just kind of team up and start killing people. And then like Corey's just like, you know what, fuck this. And so Michael's living in the sewer that you have to like climb in the sewer to like get to. Like you have to climb into like a pipe. So Michael's just standing there, and then you see Corey climbing in the pipe, and he goes, "You have something that I want." And he fucking pushes down Michael Myers and just grabs his mask and walks away. And then Michael sits up, and then you don't see him until the end of the movie where he just pops up and like snaps Corey's neck.
Is Corey wearing a mask too, except before the mask?
No. I mean, he does for like one scene, but not really.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then like, so like this whole movie is like marketed as like Michael versus Laurie, and they don't even see each other till the last like
5-minute fight.
Yeah, it's like a 3-minute fight, and they didn't see each other till like the last scene of the movie. And like,
interesting.
She didn't even know he's back until like the last couple seconds because he's not really. He kills like 3 people.
Fascinating.
I don't know what the fuck.
So I'm saying they're just taking these in all sorts of different directions.
I mean, you kind of have to.
Yeah. To keep it going, but that's when it's like, all right, we should probably let this sit for like 20 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, the issue is like with the Scream movies. You like the Scream movies? I don't care for them.
I like the original.
I like the original. I didn't like this last one.
I'm not a big fan of the spin-off horror movies, as you can tell. There's a couple I like, but
you can't get too. The issue is you can't get too complicated.
Mm-hmm.
You got a serial killer killing people. How do you make 5 movies out of that?
You can't.
You can't.
No.
But they do.
Yeah.
Somehow.
The original one's good. It's just.
You watch the Jordan Peele movies?
Yes.
I don't care.
The last one was bizarre.
So I heard.
Forgot the name of it, but it is bizarre.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
I didn't care for it.
It was the whole alien thing just had me mind blown. I was like, what is going on?
I didn't even go see it because we saw. So the first one that Jordan Peele ever released was Get Out.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Great movie, iconic movie, right? So him and I decided to go see the second one they dropped, which was the Us.
Yeah,
That's what it's called. That movie, in my opinion, sucked. I thought that movie was just
terrible.
Not terrible. It was just like, I don't even know. It's fucking.
You didn't like it.
I don't know. So then I just was kind of hell bent on not going to see Nope, and I heard it was.
It's different, man.
It's too different. It's too freaky. It takes a lot of risks that a lot of them don't pay off on.
Yeah, I don't disagree there.
While I'm fucking wearing a Mario hat and I'm saying that his movies are fucking freaky. I love Jordan Peele.
I love him too. Funny guy.
Yeah.
Good guy.
I wish him the best. But I don't know. I heard he was making a Candyman movie.
That's another character. They just need to let show. We don't need to see him every 20 years, man. Every 20. We only see him every 5 years.
I think he's only got like 2 movies though, right? Candyman?
They got 2 then.
Let It Die?
I just know why big businesses are doing it. It's just a money grab. They know they have set fans. It's kind of like with a musician, you set fans, you make music just for those people. But do something new a little bit. I like new, different.
Favorite horror movie?
I've been prepping for this. I got two answers here. Two different kind of vibes too. So, the original It, with
Tim Curry.
with Tim Curry is It.
You don't like
As
the new ones?
Pennywise. Despise the new ones. I'm not a big fan. I feel like with horror movies, there shouldn't be like a lot of CGI. I feel like what makes horror movies so scary and intense is that it's like very realistic. Like this could be real.
I like the new. I didn't care. The second one wasn't crazy to me, but I like the first one. Bill Skarsgård. I like Bill.
Like I said, it's just too CGI to me.
All right, that's fair.
But that's just me. That's just my preferences. I like it more like a little realistic. Like with that Tim Curry, I literally was like petrified that I would see a clown in that.
Practical effects.
Yeah.
You would fucking love the Terrifier movies then.
All right.
This motherfucker.
And the second one by our boy Rob Zombie, The Devil's Rejects.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys a big Rob Zombie. Rob Zombie makes some great horror movies, but Devil's Rejects is absolutely.
Didn't he fucking chastise the Halloween franchise?
I thought he did decent.
You like those?
Also, with the Devil's Rejects, there's no The House of a Thousand Corpses. That's the original one. Devil Rejects is the spinoff after, but House of a Thousand Corpses. Old boy from The Office is in it. Dwight, his actor's in it. Dies a gruesome death, but it's a very good movie. I like it with Captain Insano. That's he's not even like really one of the killers, but he kind of is, but he isn't. He's just
Captain Insano, wasn't he the fucking the wrestler?
No, it's Captain Spaulding. I'm stupid. That isn't. That's The Big Show.
I was gonna say, what are you talking
I just watched it. I watched The Waterboy like 2 days ago, so it's stuck in my head. Bobby Boucher.
Captain Insano. Yeah, I was gonna say he's in a fucking horror movie. He's from
Captain
The
Spaulding.
Waterboy. He's the wrestler from The Waterboy.
Captain Spaulding. That's his name. But those are good movies. They're very gory. I like gory movies. I like blood.
He just released the Monsters movie, didn't he? Rob Zombie.
Not 100% sure.
You don't care? Thought you were a big Rob Zombie guy.
Yeah. Like I said, life's just been a little crazy lately, though. I can't tell you the last time I've watched a movie.
Damn.
It's been a minute. I've watched the only TV show I've watched too lately is this House of Dragons because I love the Game
It
of
just
Thrones.
ended. You like it?
Yeah, loved it. Absolutely loved it. But so I really watched TV Sunday nights all week, just grinding, man. Grind, don't stop.
That's what it is.
That's all it is.
Dude, I'm exhausted. I'm overwhelmed.
Dead.
I'm doing this podcast and I got to focus on the music and then I got school and then I got work. It's a lot. It's a lot to deal with.
Yeah.
You just got to stay consistent with it.
I know you said you're not a movie guy, but what's your favorite scary movies? What gets you
I was
thrilled?
thinking, I really don't watch them. Have you Insidious?
Oh, yeah. The original. I'll never forget the first time I watched that one.
That movie freaked
And old
me
boy's head was right here. I damn near shit myself.
That movie freaked me the fuck out.
First time I ever watched it was scary.
That movie fucked me up.
Fun
good.
fact about this movie, Dad, you're going to hate me for telling the story. We were watching my grandparents' house one time, just me and my dad. It's pitch dark. I'm like, Dad, there's this new scary movie. We got to watch it. I'd already seen it, so I was prepared. This man was not prepared. Halfway through, he's like, yeah, I'm going to bed. We got to turn this off. I can't do this. Scared him shitless. Love you, Dad. But I'll never forget that. Good movie.
Dude,
Very
I saw
good
that
movie.
when I was like 10. That movie fucked me up.
Freaked me out,
Yeah,
dude.
because I got like those dumbass friends who like think they start seeing shit,
Mm-hmm.
and then you start seeing shit, and like I had one where like he turned around, he goes, "Holy shit! I just saw a face in the window." Freaked me out. Good. Days, weeks. Yeah, that fucking face behind the guy.
Yes.
Damn, bro.
Scared the crap out of me.
Damn. But yeah,
So this is good. The other ones were not as great as the first one, but they weren't
Insidious
bad.
2 was pretty scary.
Yeah, it was pretty
Insidious
good.
1 was fucked.
Yeah.
You know The Exorcist took place here?
The original one, yes.
Yeah, like the actual real life story.
Slew Hospital, baby.
It was a boy.
Slew Hospital did its thing.
It's wild. I remember I went there once, and it was a fucking there was a wedding going on. They have weddings in the Exorcist house.
Well, it's like destroyed. It's like built over it now. They tore that thing down.
Did they?
I'm pretty sure they built over it. But that don't mean that demon still ain't right there. That shit is still
there.
right there. Trust me. You don't leave.
You don't give a shit if you tear that shit down.
No,
You
he's like, thank God, I got a new home now.
ain't have to worry about that shit.
He's like, the foundation's cracking. I didn't need this one anyway. So.
Oh fuck! I had a teacher in like 8th grade whose cousin was the priest.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fascinating.
There's
Feel
like-
bad for that guy.
There's like things that like, you know, it was a boy. His head didn't actually spin in fucking circles.
Do you think that think that's just like real though? Do you believe that there's actually demons out there getting people?
Yeah.
What do you think like opens that portal to them? Ouija boards. What else? Like maybe objects. Maybe if you're like a haunted object.
I don't know. This is actually a great story to tell. The fucking last before we're done, we'll wrap it up on this.
Okay.
So every Halloween or like October, we like to go do like spooky shit.
Oh,
we'll go watch the movies.
Oh yeah.
We'll go watch
Got
horror
to.
movies, or we'll go to like the haunted houses. We haven't been able to go to a lot of haunted houses recently because he's got post-concussion syndrome.
I just went to my first one.
You like it?
The Darkness.
That's kick-ass.
It's
It's not scary, but it's fun to walk through.
Yes, very great setup. Fascinating
Yeah.
setup.
Did we
I
go
was
do-
looking more to get like
It's the one with the clowns.
yeah.
It's not like the flashy ones.
Soulard.
Was that the one we went to last year?
No. Yes. Where you got fucked up. We went with Chandler.
Yeah. it was
Yeah.
Yeah. I just wish like, it was more pop scares and more people coming out and stuff. But the decorations.
You didn't
were
have a lot of
phenomenal.
people coming out at you?
There was some of them was like, all right, I see this guy coming. Like I already know right when I turn this corner, somebody's gonna be right there.
It got me a few times when we went.
I want it to be a little more unexpected.
Whenever we went, it was like every
What-
fucking turn. There
What
was
I
somebody
really
there.
like too, I like when it's pitch dark because it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know, I can't see you, you can't see me. I'm scared.
You know what? So we
Back to your
went.
story, I'm
so we
sorry.
go. No, you're good. This will lead great into it. So we'll go to the Darkness, and then one weekend we go to the Limp Brewery one, the one underneath the brewery, which is significantly haunted
Very
in
haunted.
St. Louis.
Very.
Haunted. So we get there, right? This one's pretty good. You go.
Yeah, this one's good.
Yeah, you go down in the basement. Budget's not as high as the Darkness, but you know,
You're in a basement.
You get this real idea that's fucking haunted.
Yeah.
They got strobe lights on you. You can't see shit. Gives him fucking seizures. It's hilarious.
Spazzing out
yeah.
on the floor as you just keep walking.
We were in this room with the fucking like the flashing lights. Fucking, we were stuck in there for like 5 minutes, and the guy was like, "It's there. You go,
'cause it's like
go.
a maze
You
with
can't. Yeah,
strobe
you can't
lights."
see where the fuck you're going. Everything's laggy." So, first time we're walking through this thing, right? We got a group of people. Okay, it's me, him, a couple friends of ours, and whatnot. We're walking through this thing. People are jumping out at you, scaring you, whatever. You always know, like, they're not allowed to touch you, right? That's kind of the thing. So we're walking through. Somebody's holding my hand, right? He's in front of me. I got somebody holding my hand. 2 people behind this person, right? So we're walking through this thing. About this tall, right? I'm looking down. All black. Can't see its face. Tugs on my shirt, right? And that's when I'm immediately like, oh, that's kind of weird. Not allowed to touch me. I don't care. But looks me dead in the fucking eye and goes, "You're going to die." And walks away. Past the people fucking standing here. Nobody's had to walk past him to get to me. I didn't think anything about it. I just
You saw the little guy?
No. That's for
I didn't think anything about it. I just thought it was a fucking thing, right? So we go out. I didn't think about it again. We walk out. The people in the parking lot they were like, "So did you see the kid?" And everybody who we were with like, "No, we didn't see the
but you,
kid."
right?
Yeah, and I was like, "Yeah." And I looked around at everybody who's with me who didn't see it, who should have fucking seen it, who are standing right here holding my fucking hand, tugged on my shirt of the hand I was holding. There's zero excuse. Nobody should have seen this thing, right? They tell the story. This is like the original story. Hundreds of years ago, kid's autistic. They lock him in the attic, and he kills himself because he's autistic. And so they lock him in the attic, and the kid kills himself, right? It baffles me that nobody saw this thing. They're like, "No, we didn't see it." And I was like, dude, they fucking walked in between you. How the fuck? We went back again the year following. Nothing. Same place. Kid's not there. So that was a freaky fucking moment.
That is interesting.
I mean, it's weird. It could have easily been like just nobody saw it.
Yeah.
But like that would be unlikely.
Yeah.
I mean, like he walked in between Connor. Like bumped into him. Like not bumped into him, but like brushed him on the kid's way out. So that was freaky. And it's a kid. Everybody who works there is
Adults.
a little older.
Yeah.
You got this 12-year-old kid.
That is fascinating.
I don't know how old he is, but it was wild. So that's probably one of the more paranormal shit I've had where it's like, you know how if you're on your PlayStation, you can see when your friends last logged in?
Mm-hmm.
I remember like 2 weeks after Ryan died, it said that he logged in like the day before.
Think someone was on his PlayStation?
That would be pretty impossible considering it was unplugged right next to me.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Yeah. I'll go on my phone.
Nice.
I went on my phone. It said he checked into my apartment complex months after he died.
That's interesting.
That's freaky. That one was freaky. I had a friend whose grandfather passed away, cremated everything, his phone. And remember, like, back in the day when people would, like, call, the caller ID could pop up on the TV? Grandfather's phone. You picked up the phone. This caller has been disconnected. Weird.
That is bizarre.
Yeah. They would go, hey, buddy. Like the grandparent and the dad of the kid, of the buddy I was with. He'd say, hey, buddy, your grandpa's calling. He'd call, like, every day. They'd answer it. Nothing. Weird.
That is very crazy.
Do you have any paranormal experiences?
I've done a Ouija board a couple times.
That's
and
freaky.
I've had one instance where I was like, holy shit, like, this is kind of crazy. We were, I was at college. We had, wasn't an abandoned fraternity house. It was a fraternity that got kicked off campus, but their house was still there.
Yeah.
Like, right across the street from it's a cemetery.
Right.
Don't think anything of it. So I've done a Ouija board in a cemetery. Nothing crazy happened, so I wasn't too concerned. We're freshmen. Me and, like, the people I was friends with then were like, I was telling them I had one. They're like, yo, let's go do it.
Right.
We're going to go do it in this, like, abandoned house. We're like, all right, let's go. So we go down there. We sneak in. Obviously, got to do our thing to get in. Sneak in. We're like, all right, where's their basement? Because, like, every fraternity house has a basement. We're trying to find it. One of my friends finds it. It is you have to go in this little closet, little room, open up, like, there's like a little trap door in the closet, and you go down there. It's a little crawl space. It's probably, like, 3 feet tall. And you get down there's a little wood platform, and then just, like, broken concrete for as long as you can see. It's long, and it's just literally a little bit thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is sketchy, very, very sketchy. So I'm like, all right. I was like, can't. Like, this is the first time doing it. I've done for my height. Like, no phones. Like, actually take it serious because, you know, if it is real, don't want to half-ass it. You want to do it real, else you're kind of screwed. So I'm like, all right, we're not going to do phone. Let's do it. I got a lighter. We're just going to do it the old-fashioned way. I was a pledge at the time. Been there, done that. I've had to keep a lighter on. So I'm like, all right, we're going to do this lighter. We had one of them, brand new. Just bought at the gas station right next door right before we came over here. Like I said, I'm a pro. I've had a whole lighter. So we do it, start doing it. And, like, as we start doing it, bro, it's a brand new lighter. Now it's like a little blue flame, the big orange flame. Still holding down. It's like, it goes, like, the flame goes down to the lowest blue like it could possibly go without it being on. Freaked me the crap out. Would not go back to that, like, to the normal length. It's like that the whole time. And eventually, like, my friends are getting kind of creeped out. I've got exactly what we asked it, but they're getting a little creeped out by, like, we got to go. So we go, walk outside, try the lighter again. It's perfect. Just like it was brand new. I was
that.
like, dude,
Crazy.
I literally saw it because when it was lighting it, I literally saw it get lower and lower and lower. I was literally like, what the crap? I didn't want to freak out in front of my friends, but I was like, oh my God.
You're bolder than I.
I am shitting bricks here.
I would not be going on
That was
there.
the last time I've ever done it.
That's
Last time I ever
wild.
messed with the Ouija board because
You haven't done an Ouija board since?
No, I was fully struck with the belief that, like, all right, that actually might have been something because I've never experienced anything like that.
You ever done it in your place before?
That's the number one rule, dude. You never, ever, ever do it where you live because you will get haunted and you will die. I do it other places, like other fraternity houses.
That building's been there a long time. I figured you might get something there.
At the slough with the exorcism one?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Say less, ain't my house. I'll go do it.
I meant at your house.
Oh, fuck no.
Yeah, that
I
building's
ain't doing
been
it. No. That's how you die, man. I ain't about that. I'm trying to make headline news. Dummy kid does Ouija board. Demon gets summoned. Shocker. What else do you expect? I want to sleep in peace.
Fuck. This is our longest podcast yet.
Yeah.
We clocked this in about hour 42.
I appreciate you guys having me on.
Yeah.
I really
It's
do.
awesome having
We'll
you
wrap
here.
it up.
Time.
We'll wrap
I know
it
I
up.
ramble. I know I say some.
Well, it's good to have
That's
you
part
two
of
go
things,
back
but I
and
appreciate
That's
forth.
the point of the fucking podcast, rambling on.
Yeah, non-stop talking.
Yeah, that's how we do it. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and wrap this one up today. this Halloween special. Hopefully you enjoyed. We talked a little bit of horror stories.
Yeah, let's get spooky tonight. Get some candy.
Yeah. As far as Brett goes, he's got music on the way. Just be patient.
Go check it. B.Pags, B.Pags on all music platforms. I'm there. Go check it out.
Yes, sir. Or you can go to my page. We got City Lights there, too.
Yes, we got a couple songs together, too. So
and apparently we're going to be making one more for this album.
Oh,
Correct?
might as well do it every album. Might as well make it a routine at this point.
I'm Ian Moore, You got to put me on there, you know what I'm saying?
We got to do it.
All right. Well, we'll go ahead and wrap this one up. Hopefully you enjoyed the special Halloween episode. And hopefully you have a wonderful Halloween as well. And everybody stays safe out there and you don't get fucking paralyzed or not paralyzed.
Haunted.
Anything.
Anything like that. Anyway, this has been Forever Talking, where we talk nothing forever. My name is Ian Moore, my co-host Nicholas, and we got B-Pags here. So,
See you guys.
Have a good one, everybody. Happy Halloween. Adios. See you on the next one.